Okay, let's go over the create a PowerPoint feature and how to do one in Amplify. Uh, Also, not just as a creating a PowerPoint, but as a way of demonstrating what we mean by these custom instructions here. Because there's a variety of ways that I could create a PowerPoint. I don't need custom instructions for that. I don't need to necessarily come to Amplify for that, but there's a couple of enhancements, customizations, things that you don't have to necessarily come back and prompt to create something like that for you every time when you use these custom instructions in Amplify. There's ways you could do it in ChatGPT as well, but specific to Vanderbilt, a few reasons why you might go here that will demonstrate. So first off, again, reiterating the point that I could very much create a PowerPoint in ChatGPT or Amplify without the custom instructions. So I'm going to, just like I did in the workshop, I'm going to use the Policy Accelerator's paper on anti-monopoly approach to governing artificial intelligence. I preloaded this into ChatGPT here just as a demonstration. Uploaded this and just make a PowerPoint based on this paper. It says, so it breaks everything down by title slide, introduction, goes on down the line. And this probably works for our purposes. And I say, export the file to me. It writes a Python program to export the file, and then it will download, and then it gives me a PowerPoint to download here. But so that's fine. Again, if I'm good at PowerPoints, maybe this isn't the most valuable thing. But if I'm not that great at it, or I just don't do it at all, maybe this is a good starting point for me. But and then I could dress this up and add to it as needed. But that's kind of the point. This is out of the box. It's nice, but it's we didn't do anything that's repeatable. It doesn't. It's just the basic white page. It's cool. It's cool, better than what we could do, this time last year, but it leaves some enhancements to be desired. Now, the other thing to keep in mind here, I haven't given it a format of what I wanted it to do. So if I went back and had it create a PowerPoint for me again, maybe it's the same, maybe it's not. It might do it slightly differently. We come over here to Amplify, and we've got our custom instructions, and maybe we have a certain way we like our PowerPoints to look. And so we would go to PowerPoint Assistant, and what you see off here to the right is, let's go to specifically the PowerPoint Assistant. You can go in and see what the custom instructions are here. So PowerPoint, this is pre-made by the folks who designed Amplify. And they tell you this is a set of custom instructions, and it tells you what it's doing, and then it's got the prompt. So this is a more sophisticated prompt. So please use the following format. This is them telling the model specifically, create the presentation and this outline for me. Create as many slides as you want, but you must follow this format exactly. Do not output anything before. It gives it a variety of instructions, and then it's got a very specific sort of rubric for it to follow of how it wants to create the slides every time. So this is repeatable. We've essentially written a computer program here for the model to follow, whereas over here we might get something different every time. And you can customize this. You can go click on this and you can edit this. You don't like the way these slides, you could have it do the slides in a different way and save that and go forward. And then just as another piece here to keep, again, remember, I already have that file preloaded. Here I've got a variety of files preloaded, so I could upload this, but I can upload it, every time or once if I haven't uploaded it before, just like you upload documents to any other tool. But maybe I come back to it, I've already got it here, and I can upload that, and now it's going to, I guess I still have to prompt it, so we'll say, create a PowerPoint based on the attached paper. And it'll now, because I'm using that custom assistant, do it exactly in the way we've done before. So we can go back. I'll give you the version of it that we saw before. We'll stop generating that so we don't just have to stare at a video of it creating. But you can see what it's doing. It's going on down the line, creating it based on the instructions that I've given it here before. So this is what kind of the final product would look like based off of a previous conversation I had. That's all I'm doing is going back to a previous version of the same thing, but it's also, again, it's the exact same because it's repeatable. I know this is the output I'm going to get because I've written the instructions for it here in the custom instructions, or in this case, it was written for me. Come back and produce it the same way every time. And then to download this, we can go just here, and it'll ask me the format I want. Ideally, it would just say PowerPoint default, but you do have to select PowerPoint. And the template here, and this is where the add-on features also come in handy. So we have like a base Vanderbilt PowerPoint style, other sort of basic background styles that you can choose that are a little more enhanced than just the white page basic one that you're going to get out of GPT-4. So we would just download that, and then it would come over into your files just like normal and give you a final idea of what this will look like. We'll click to download, and then we'll open that download, and we would get our presentation. Now again, you keep in mind, like this is not better than the best versions of PowerPoint. Like if you're really good at it, you take pride in your slides and the way you design them, maybe this isn't as good as you would like. But you've got the nice professional looking background. It seems to anticipate like title pages and intermediary pages versus like regular slides with just the content of the paper on it. It recognizes transitions. And you can take this and enhance this on it however you like. But a variety of reasons of why this might be a little bit better than what you would just do on your own if you're not comfortable with using these types of tools. And again, the customization and repeatability being an important feature as well.